All right, wow, I should start that over. That's right. All right, my friends, this is the Fleer Greats of the Game um, video, just showing you every card that's in the random. This is Frank Thomas, but it's Frank Thomas from the '60s and the Pirates. Enos Country Slaughter, the 1999 set, which was the first time they did it, used SI covers, which I thought was just so much cooler than the later ones, but they're still cool. Bob Forsch, Al Broski, I've never actually had to say that out loud. Lou Brock, Steve Garvey, Randy Jones, right? Randy Jones, yes. Orlando Cepeda, Gaylord Perry. So I think there's a full 1999, and I think the 2000 set might be full. One of these is a full set plus extras. David Clyde, Jesse Barfield, Paul Blair, Harry Walker, Earl Weaver, Jerry Royster, Bob Horner, Daryl Evans, Jeff Burrows, Red Schoendeitz, and I didn't do that right. Tommy John, Maury Wills, Johnny Padres, Bob Feller. There's 211 autos in this whole thing. Hank Bauer, Reggie Jackson, Ron Santo, Steve Carlton, Kurt Simmons, Dave Parker, Al Oliver, Jim Lawnborg, Bill Spaceman Lee. I think one of these he signed Spaceman, I think. Carl Yastrzemski, Boog Powell, Frank Robinson. That's just awesome. Al Kaline, Willie Mays. Ernie Banks, Eddie Matthews. Isn't that cool? Just the magazine. That's awesome. I think that's the first cover. Isn't that the first cover? Yeah, first issue. Eddie Matthews. Stan the Man Musial, Harmon Killebrew, Gary Carter, the kid, Nolan Ryan, Texas Heat. That's pretty cool. Mark Fidrich, the Bird. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Bill Spaceman Lee and then Mark Fidrich, the Bird. Tug McGraw, Robin Roberts, Joe Rudy, Bert Campaneris, Vida Blue, Dick Williams, Goose Gossage, Roy White, Moose Scourin, Mickey Rivers, Greg Nettles, Sparky Lyle, and Ron Guidry. And then I think these are the ones I haven't done yet, right? Cleet Boyer, Jim Booten, Ed Cranepool, Jerry Kuzman, Bud Harrelson, Tommy Aggie? You know what? I don't know. Ken Herbeck, Raleigh Fingers, Brewers Raleigh Fingers, Old Faces and New Places. That's great. Jim Wynn, Bob Belinsky, Paul Spittorf, Joe Necro, knuckleballer, Dave Kingman, Bill Buckner, Mike Torres, Rico Petrocelli, Faster Than Koufax. Wow. Faster Than Koufax, Sam McDowell. That's cool. Andre Dawson. What year is it? Luis Aparicio, Fergie Jenkins, George Foster, Bob Gibson, and Buck O'Neill. There's a lot of Negro League players in the 2001 set. 2001 is white bordered, and 2000 is gold bordered. Let me show you those. Hold on one second. There's a lot more of the 2000s. So that might be the one with a complete set plus. I don't know. We'll see. Hal McRae, Bob Gibson, George Kell, Juan Marichal, Jim Catt, Jack Morris, Bill Mazeroski, Red Schoendeitz, Lee Smith, Tony Oliva, Enos Country Slaughter, Dale Murphy, Donnie Baseball. I think there's only 2 blue inks in the whole thing. Ben Ogilvy, Dave Parker, Bob Feller, Bruce Suter, Alan Trammell, Joe Pepitone, Boog Powell, Willie Randolph, Dave Righetti, Preacher Rowe, Herb Score, Moose Scourin. Let's have another box. Let's just use this box here. There we go. Perfect. Gorman Thomas, Frank White, Maury Wills. See, they're not all Hall of Famers, but I want to say like half of these are Hall of Famers. Luis Aparicio, Johnny Bench, Bert Blyleven, Lou Boudreau, George Brett, Lou Brock, Jim Bunning, Hall of Famer Rod Carew, Steve Carlton, Orlando Cepeda, Andre Dawson, Maury Wills, Red Schoendice. So there's a couple doubles there. Lou Boudreau, Dave Concepcion, Mike Schmidt, Michael Jack Schmidt, Jim Rice, Gaylord Perry, Jim Palmer. He was just on TV. And Tom Seaver. Tom Seaver. All right, so it's about half of the 2000s, I think. Got this amount left. Touch 'em all, Joe. Joe Carter. Hey, easy. Willie McCovey. Dom DiMaggio. Cecil Cooper. Dave Concepcion. Rocky Colavito. Ron Say. Mickey Lolich. Al Kaline. Gosh, that's great. Yogi Berra. Kirby Puckett. That's a beautiful autograph. Brooks Robinson. Stan the Man Musial. Eddie Matthews. Nolan Ryan. Ralph Kiner. Duke Schneider. Whitey Ford. Oh, it's upside down. I was like, what? Whitey Ford. Warren Spahn. Phil Rizzuto. Reggie Jackson. Bobby Dorr. And that's the other blue ink right there. And Jim Bouton. Jim Bouton. Bobby Bonds. Vita Blue. Don Larson. Davey Johnson. Tommy John. Frank Hondo Howard. One of the coolest guys. Frank Hondo Howard. Giant. Absolute giant. Tommy Henrich. Ron Guidry. Dick Grote. Kirk Gibson. Phil Garner. Darrell Evans. Cleet Boyer. Carl Yastrzemski. Ferguson Jenkins. Fergie. Paul Molitor. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard of Oz. Willie Stargell. Hoyt Wilhelm. My first autograph. Hoyt Wilhelm. Dave Winfield. Robin Yount. Hank Bauer. Don Baylor. Bobby Dorr. There's another blue ink there. Carl Yastrzemski. Jim Palmer. Eno's Country Slaughter. Bill Mazeroski. And Steve Carlton. So those are all the guys in the 2000s. And then we have 2001. And there's some awesome names in this 2001. Frank Robinson. Preacher Rowe. Larry Doby. First African-American in the American League. Larry Doby. Whitey Ford. Ralph Kiner. Juan Marichal. Hank Bauer. Bill Skowron. Rocky Colavito. Orlando Cepeda. Hoyt Wilhelm. Monty Irvin. Joe Black. Brooklyn Dodgers. Carl Erskine. Brooklyn Dodgers. Don Sutton. Phil Rizzuto. Ozzie Smith. Mookie Wilson. Dave Parker. Billy Williams. Vita Blue. Fred Lynn. Jim Rice. Wade Boggs. George Kell. And then Wilmer Fields for the Homestead Grays. Huh? I don't know. I wanted to keep that one. Hall of Famer Rod Carew. Lester Lockett from the Baltimore Elite Giants. That's just cool, man. Sam Jethro, Boston Braves, in a Cleveland uniform. Ted Radcliffe from the Chicago American Giants. And then Artie Wilson from the Birmingham Black Barons. That's just cool. That's history right there. That's baseball history. That's it. I just wanted to show you every card, and that is every card, all 211 All right. Thank you. Bye.